Yeah. Oh yeah. How old are you, Harry?
How old am I?
Yeah.
I'm old enough to know better.
Old enough to know better.
I'm 88.
This is Adrian Hart with your Southeast Colorado news on seconews.org. We're here with Rocky Ford Ditch Superintendent Harry Nelson behind the helm here, digging out the Rocky Ford Ditch as he has done for the past 36 years. Previously working for the Crystal Sugar Company, Mr. Nelson is about to turn 89 years old. And folks, this is what he does 7 days a week, keeping the Rocky Ford Ditch flowing. How long have you worked for the Rocky Ford Ditch Company?
36 years in January.
36 years. Very cool. Harry Nelson, Superintendent of the Rocky Ford Ditch Company. It's easy to read it off your shirt. So thanks for making my job easy. Now, I know you said off camera there's not a lot to tell.
Yeah, that's right.
But you do something for 36 years.
It's the same thing every day.
Well, my wife
happens sometimes.
my wife suggested that you might know where every mulberry bush and plum tree are.
Yeah, that's probably right. They're about all dried up this year, though.
Yeah. Any unique stories that you can think of you'd want to share?
I sure can't think of any.
No brushes with wildlife?
Not really brushes, but I've seen a lot of it.
Yeah, very cool.
A little squirrel lives in that stump up there. I feed him every day.
Oh, really? Feeding the squirrels? They pay you for that?
Yeah, I guess so. They do.
For 36 years? How long you been doing that?
Yeah, probably a couple years.
Couple years.
There's about 8 of them there now.
Yeah.
Tell him, Harry, that you've rebuilt the dam in the river.
Oh yeah,
Twice.
that was the first thing I did when I come in on the job. Was that old Northwest drag line down there, put in another dam. And I think 2-3 years after that, put another one in. I think that was the last time we used timbers.
Right. Well, that's quite the process. How long was each rebuilding? You said you've done it twice now.
Yeah, about 3 years between.
Yeah.
And I put in a good one last time out of metal.
Oh, nice. We aren't going to do that job again. It's like buying a metal boat instead of wood, right?
Years I didn't think I probably wouldn't be around.
Yeah.
I'm working at it.
Well, we're glad you're around, keeping the Rocky Ford Ditch flowing for all these years.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be my first time swimming in it, even though I wouldn't recommend it. Yeah, that's perfect, man. Can you give me a thumbs up? I love it.
You know,
You've been working side by side with him for all these years,
that's
right?
right. Harry's been here ever since I've been here for the 36 years, and what a dedicated employee he has been over the years is phenomenal. And you know, the other thing I think about is he came to work for the ditch company when a lot of people today are thinking about retiring, and he has stayed with us this long. That's pretty incredible.
That is incredible to
It
have
is.
a whole nother career
Yes.
in retirement.
Yeah, and he worked off and on for the ditch company too, several years before he became full time. So yeah, you won't find many employees like Harry.
All right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So when he first came here, started working for the sugar factory
Right?
and retired from there 35 years.
1956.
Wow.
They moved me to a barn down there for 6 years or so. They came back up to the truck worked for another 35 years.
Yeah.
And they ran off and left me. They sold out.
Well, the sugar factory closed down. Yeah.
I worked for the guy that bought it
Yeah.
for 10 years.
Good.
Got anything I want.
Very glad to hear.
Yeah.
Just keeping it all going. How much ditch, how long is the Rocky Ford ditch?
14 miles.
14 miles?
Yeah. Just about enough for one guy to take care of.
Just enough for one guy. Seems like a lot to me.
But no, it's not as much as a lot of them have.
Yeah,
Of course, they have 3 or 4 ditch riders.
right.
I was watching them come up behind me, shove this off in the ditch. That was right down there on the curve.
Oh,
So I drove all them piling in there, the old North Swift dragon line. Anyway, it's been fun. A lot of it.
Sounds like you had a story.
Yeah. I got several stories. I could never think of them at the right time.
Well, ending up in the ditch while you're working on it, that's a story.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I sure appreciate you keeping everything flowing here for the
Thank you.
Rocky Ford Ditch Company for so long.
Thank you.
Good
at
deal.
his age.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. How old are you, Harry?
How old am I?
Yeah.
I'm old enough to know better.
Old enough to know better.
I'm 88.
88.
I'll be 89 January 2nd.
How many hours of work do you put in a week?
That's hard to say. Sometimes nothing. Other times,
Full steam ahead?
so speed.
Every waking hour?
Yeah,
It's 7 days a week.
24/7.
Yeah.
It's 7 days a week.
Yeah.
5 o'clock in the morning.
Water
Whatever it
stand.
takes to get done today.
Yeah.
Yep.
Huge job.
Yeah, you get used to it.
Yeah. I love it. Thanks again, Harry.
And his, the equipment that he drives and runs, how operates.
Well, we could have you move it around a little bit, get a little
I drove
shot.
right over here and
Are you retiring?
Not yet.
Not
If
yet.
I ever get old enough, I will.
Okay. I love that, man. Young once, immature forever, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of thinking about it. But
No big hurry.
I'm in a hurry yet.
Okay. Yeah, tell me about removing tamarisk. You want to cuss about the tamarisk a little bit?
I was down through there and cut them all out 1 year, and they grew back. And then we come back and took them out again. They're ready again.
They're ready for harvest, huh? Tamarisk harvest, and get a big fire out of it.
No, not too big.
Not
Down
too-
there in the river, well, couldn't let it get too big.
right.
Somebody call the fire department. Didn't they, Ron?
Well, for saying you didn't have anything to talk about, it's been fun shooting the breeze.
Yeah.